We on live right now. Shake your stinking ass. Redman voice. Shake your stinking ass.
You're stinking. You know, Redman used to talk crazy.
Yeah, shake your stinking ass. Me and my wife was talking about Redman today because you know they about to do Verzus, him and Meth.
Yeah, on the 420 special, right?
Yeah,
that's gonna be fun.
She was saying like, yo, you know, Redman don't really got no like clean shit that's like for like the ladies type shit. All his shit is old shit, like real raunchy. So we gonna see how this one go.
True. But nah, he gonna be able to. I mean, realistically, that's gonna be like the Red and Ghost. It's who's keeping score. You're just really just there to have fun at that point in time.
Yeah, I rock with Red. That's my dog.
I like Redman. He's one of the illest, and I always tell people don't give him his credit, but he is the reason a lot of dudes is able to rap the way they rap now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Redman is the reason Eminem exists, and many others. But
You're right. Oh, that's gas. Let that shit
No. I froze.
No. That's gas.
No, that wasn't gas.
Hold on. Act like it though. So the viewers, because the listeners ain't gonna know, but the viewers, let's just act like it's gas.
Yeah, all right. It was gas. You know, had that food today.
Yeah.
I froze for a second, to be honest with you, but it was gas. You know.
I got your back, baby.
Brokest podcast, you know, man. We're back. It's your boy Wax Groove TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. You know, hit us in the comment section. Let us know what you like, don't like. You see the TBP drip, make sure you cop that if you don't got it. We major, you know what I mean? This right here, this is a quality independent clothing line. This ain't that rush throw together stuff. This is quality, you know what I mean? So make sure you holler at my mans, get that.
CT represent.
And once again, man, make sure you cop that TBP drip, support the podcast. You know, we trying to get new mics and all of that. And all this stuff is pressed by us. This ain't being outsourced. So when you cop something from us, it's our sweat and boogers on there. You know what I mean?
For us, by us.
Big facts.
Holla.
Brokest podcast, man. Make sure you check us out. Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, on all streaming platforms. And, you know, we love the support that we getting. New merch on the way as well. Just keep showing us love, you know. To the left of me, I got the one and only
Stepmom today. I'm sad today, but it's okay. I'm gonna be back. That.
And to the right, I got the heavy hitter,
Mr. DCYOP. Yeah, it's me. Let me fix my hat so you can see me. I'm mad at Wax right now because the last video we posted, we ain't have the opportunity to put out because, you know, we got some copyright bullshit popping off. All right, but it's all good because we about to drop some new flavorful shit on y'all anyways. But
exactly.
Whatever.
You know, we be trying. I was trying to get that content out, but, you know, YouTube hit us with that copyright, so it is what it is. So, yeah, man, let's just dive right into it. Last night Versus battle, man. Let's talk about that. Ray, Ghost, Ragu, Purple Tape Kings.
I saw it. Did you see it, Mr. Stepmom?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, it was.
Touch on it first.
You know what I'm saying? Very beautiful thing that happened. You know, I watched it this morning actually because last night I was making a little dollars at the Nino. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, beautiful thing. Really liked the chemistry. Loved the gear, the outfits they had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I love
Wallies.
Woo! Yes.
The Wally King.
Yes.
Sycamore, what up?
The red ones was fire.
Red
But
ones
I like
was fire.
I like the navy
blue and
blue.
cream?
Yeah, the blue and cream Johns, you know what I'm saying? And I was feeling Ray t-shirt too, the Park Hill joint, man.
Yeah.
That shit
Yo,
was
that
fire,
fitted.
bro.
Yo, Ray got the meanest set of saddle legs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, shouts out to him, man.
yes.
Yeah.
But yo, the outfit he had on was fire.
A little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Not like Ray do.
Nah. But you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of the bow leg in this too, so you know I rep that.
So I had seen the blue and cream joints because Ray Ghost had posted a couple pictures on his IG, so I knew about those. But them red Johns,
Fire.
oh my God, he can still dress even though his stuff extra big,
They
but
look
it's
like they had like some gator on it or something a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Or was I bugging?
It wasn't extra big.
no. I'm not talking about last night. I done seen a couple pictures in the last few months. Ghost like a 36 waist still buying 42 jeans. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, I haven't seen that. That's just Wax hating right now, y'all. But whatever.
I'm not hating. I mean, he's my favorite rapper. I think he's one
Ghost
of the
came out looking wild, flavorful last night.
Absolutely.
He had the red like.
Was it like Gator? Or
Flavorful leather jacket with the fur, fur on the collar.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about?
With the red fur hat.
I forgot.
You know what I'm saying? His denim jeans was proper to me. His Wallies was proper.
He had them extra crispy 501s.
Yeah, he had
that Levi jacket with the fur is fire too though.
He had the thermal underneath. Yeah.
Ghost stay with a thermal.
Yo,
So
at one point, Ghost was wearing like 8 shirts at once.
Yeah.
At Rock the Bells, I swear to God, he had on 2 champion hoodies and like 6 t-shirts.
But when they did the little interlude, I looked at my wife. The way Ghost slid off, I said, "Yo, I guarantee he come back with the mink on." With you know what I'm saying, and word is bond, he came back with the mink on, but he had the white and navy blue Yankee leather underneath.
You notice that leather ain't stay on long now.
Yeah, it's hot. I'm saying them lights, them lights and shit.
Especially
So
how he was moving.
both of them was wild, flavorful. And then hold on, this is what saved me all yesterday. This is Pete. When Ghost looked at Ray, he was like, "Yo, you got on your feet, man. Because you one of them small foot motherfuckers that weigh like a size 9. You got them New Balances on." When he said the New Balance, I looked at my wife. I said, "I told you. I'm in the game. That New Balance wave is heavy."
It's a fly dad shoe, man.
So shout out to Ray. Rocking those New Balances.
Yo, Ray, that outfit here.
For everybody that think it's for the old men, like, nah, them shits is wild comfy. That's what it is.
Yeah, stupid comfy. Ray had a fly ass outfit on too. That first outfit he had on with the patches on the front of the joint, that shit was dope.
The leather joint.
A little off topic, but it's going to tie back into this. A little bit of history. So to me, that was history. That was hip hop history last night.
That was the best versus today.
Yes, the best one.
Outside of RZA putting the beats on DJ Premier, they go back and forth, neck to neck. That one and the Ray and Ghost last night.
Yeah, RZA stomped Primo in that versus.
RZA put the beats on DJ Premier.
And Primo got hits,
beats on,
but he stomped them. But to be fair, realistically, in a producer battle, like, nobody's gonna be able to compete with RZA.
Nah, and that's why cats are scared to do anything with the Wu, because they already know
that catalog is too crazy.
Exactly.
And like, think about it. Like when I saw Ragu doing the joint, I'm like, yo, how's this gonna work? Because their catalog is so intertwined. Even if them two did records, just solo records or records where either one is where they're not on each other's records,
one of them
that was gonna be crazy.
Ghost did Ray shit.
He did.
I swear to
He
God,
did.
I was like, yo.
Off top, I said, yo, this is cheating, but I respected it. You know why I respected it? Because, yo, who else out there gonna say, yo, we can go against them dudes? No one.
Nah, definitely.
No one.
But at the same time, like, I ain't keep score because it was just a celebration. To me, that was just a celebration. That was like an ill moment for the culture, real hip hop heads. So I thought it was dope.
Red is gonna be too.
Absolutely, that's gonna be, you light up that fat sack and you just go.
They paid heavy homage to those they came in with, and they paid heavy homage to those that's coming up underneath them.
Right.
That ass like the younger culture that's out right now. Was no hate.
They
show wild love.
Yeah, definitely. Spreading nothing but
So
love.
yeah, with anybody who knows me, y'all know me. So like, I'm big into wrestling, amateur wrestling. My son wrestles, I wrestled. I follow wrestling basically on all levels. So recently, junior college Division 3. The junior college NAIA Division 3, 2, 1 championships. Last 3-4 days, that's all I've been watching. Locked in Division 1 championships. So last night during the Verzus, I'm watching finals and the Verzus at the same time. A little bit of history was made, and this is crazy. Like, there's 10 weight classes in college, right? And out of those 10 weight classes, 5 of those national champions were black. Wow. This Ray and Ghost battle was going on. So like to have that history happen and then be having this piece of history happen for the culture at the same time, like my mind was truly blown last night. Like I was in heaven. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I had wrestling on the wall, phone. I had it going. Like yo, it was so ill, so ill. So shout out to all them D1 wrestlers that won national championship.
Glad you was feeling good.
I was feeling gracious, real gracious. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
That's a real good feeling. I know what you mean when you feel like that. Nigga. You be feeling like you're on top of the world.
Word. I was very pumped, very ecstatic.
Blowing and shit. I feel you though.
But yo, shout out to Ghost, man.
Wiggling his toes and shit.
What?
Ghost and Ray, yo.
Man, shout out to Ray and Ghost. Ghost, I still got my Wallies that you signed, and it's been over 10 years. And I still got them. Shorty was wifey was talking shit the other day. Because I threw a pair of old Wallies out, and she was like, why you ain't throw those away? I was like, Ghost signed these. And she goes, oh, like, you think I'm about to throw these away after Ghost signed them?
First of all, I don't throw shit out. If anything, it's going to get sold or donated to Goodwill.
Nah, these is raggedy, bro.
I don't give a damn.
Hey, yo, keeping it 100 stuff. You remember them?
Throwing nothing out.
Them chocolate brown suede ones that I bought back in 7th grade? No. I'm keeping the ketchups. But I had a pair of suede brown ones. Yo, I bought these in middle school. There's
no way you the same size foot that you was in middle school.
Bro, I ain't grown since I have not grown since the 8th grade.
Are you serious?
I've been 5'9".
Same size foot?
I've been 5'9" since the 8th grade, bro. I have not grown.
Same size shoe?
Yes. I just threw those away.
Bro, that's embarrassing.
And the ketchup joints that I had, yo, I went from towering over everybody to looking up at everybody.
Bro, I hope your son.
If we
my son gonna be taller than me.
I hope so.
Bro, I see it now. He's wild long.
8th grade picture, this nigga's like towering over me. Like that shit funny as hell. Like
yo, in middle school, yo, and you know what sucks, man? I got screwed over with basketball. Yo, dudes had me playing center forever.
Hold on. Come again?
They had me playing center. Center, bro. They had me playing a 5 in middle school. Playing a 5, out rebounding everybody. Got to high school, that was a wrap, bro. I'm glad I knew how to wrestle at that point in time. There was a wrap. So yeah, I ain't grown since, but I kept the Wallies that I had that he signed. Like I said, those is over 10 years old. Shout out to my man JR because he got a Supreme Clientele poster. That's just like 20 years old.
I want to see if I still got that card. Yo, I was in New York. I was in New York years ago, back in high school, and I went out there to buy a leather jacket, and I had bumped into Capadonna, and he had signed a card for me. I gotta see if I could.
Hold on, this shit cut off. Well, keep talking.
At what point? I gotta. Once again, Mr. Wax Groove is killing me. I gotta see if I can find that card Capadonna signed for the God. But
we gotta do it all over.
Yo, we better not, cause we was spitting some ill shit. Anyways, if the viewers is still listening, I don't give a damn what nobody say.
We have to put a TVP logo up right now.
I don't give a damn what nobody say. Hey, debate me if you want. Wu-Tang, best hip hop group of all times.
Factual.
Fight me. I'll fight your great grandmother on that. Fight me.
Bro, there is no fight. Like, how could you?
The best.
But how could you deny? Like, who can say
The
that
best.
Weren't?
9 members, the best.
Not even
The
9
best.
spitters, bro. 9
Listen.
spitters. Even the weakest motherfucker in the group was still, like, better than dudes that's out now. And he still had hot shit back then.
Hold on. We waiting on Wax to, we good?
Yeah, we going. We still going.
Okay. Just making sure.
But, yo, you know what I did notice last night, too? Also, mind you, obviously, Ray is the shortest dude in the group. That's minus him. Everybody, like,
Is
6.
Is he shorter than you, God?
Yeah, Ray's shorter than me. Ray is short, bro.
I know Ray's short, but he ain't shorter than you.
Hey, yo, why he trying to play me like his shoulders ain't next to mine?
Y'all probably like.
Nah, Ray's shorter than me. We seen him. Remember when we saw him at SOBs? He definitely shorter than me.
I mean, I don't know, man. He might be shorter than, might be height.
And plus, he old. He like 50 something. So the cartilage in his knees is no good. So he shrunk a little bit.
Hey, Ray, this is coming from Wax. I'm sensing.
We love you, Ray. I'm just messing with you. But bruh, with the exception of him, everybody was like 6'1" or taller. yo, why Capadonna looked like he was towering over Ghost yesterday? And mind you, Ghost is like 6'3".
I think Capadonna was like the biggest nigga. He was like
Yo, he big as hell. Like, yo, I was like, whoa.
I still got like wild love and respect for Cap. Like the wife was like in awe, you know, of the presence of the presence of the gods that's all over you know, the age of 50. She got this thing for beards. She got this thing for beards and gray hair. And she trying to age me fast as hell. I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry, love, but I ain't going gray no time soon. I'm sorry. I listen. I'm sorry.
Yo, you
know what's from this weekend, man.
I plucked the.
Hey, listen. If you want to go get yourself a sugar daddy, love, you go ahead and handle that. As long, make sure he pay the mortgage though.
Couple months in advance.
Yeah.
Yo, so wifey caught me. Yo, wifey caught me. So my grays, they was getting out of. They not even grays. They really like silver, like a platinum silver. But she caught me plucking my shits one day. Yo, she had like a whole fit about it, and I'm like, yo, I don't mind that it's gonna happen, but I'm like, yo, I ain't there yet. Like I'm 33. I'm 33. It don't need to happen just yet. So, yo, she was like, she gave me that stank look like, damn, but you want a 40-year-old, 45-year-old looking dude already? You want me to look, you know what I mean? Look the part?
That's how my wife is, man. Like, I'm gonna get there soon, though, love, but let me get my sexy on in the meantime, you know?
You notice that Stevan quiet, because he just got a full beard at 26.
He cut his shit, though.
Yo, real talk between you and Scott, because Scott was at the crib today. And his shit finally connected. I was like, whoa, bro, you finally grew a beard? And he like 37, 38. And his shit just connecting. Like, literally just connecting.
Everybody can't Wolverine out like your fucking beastly ass.
This nigga had a mustache at 6. The fuck?
Yo, I had
not capping either.
Yo, I had the beard since middle school too, bro.
Nigga had a mustache at 6.
Royce the 5'9", 8 Mile, yeah, like your ass.
Yo, why you coming for me like that, though? Hey, we not gonna not discuss this nigga looking like Jay right now. Yo, in the phone, especially with the headband.
Definitely does.
Yo,
getting his whole on right now without the Billy.
Yo, I was
Still work for Billy, man.
Word.
Very opulent.
I was crying when you said that in the comments because I heard that from somebody else too recently. I was like, yo, Royce, what? I ain't see that one coming.
Royce. With the goat 3-finger ring.
Word.
Goat.
So y'all want to talk about some music?
Oh yeah, let's get into it.
So Benny the Butcher, Harry Fraud.
Plugs I'm at what?
Part 2.
Okay.
Who want to dive in?
That's Mr. Step. Oh, y'all want me to go first? I'll go first.
So I'll put it out this. We got 9 tracks, 29 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
On 9 of those tracks, I believe we got. I'm sorry. Out of those 9 tracks, on 6 of them, we got features. So we got features from French Montana, Fat Joe,
Jones,
Jimmy. Who else am I featuring? 2 Chainz, and someone else. Chinks. Yep. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Fat Joe.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Yeah. And I actually enjoyed 2 Chainz first.
I did too.
Mm-hmm.
I like and
I'm
this.
not ashamed to say it. Shit.
So you know what's crazy? A couple years ago, or not, maybe like 2 years ago, on Static's last album, on either 7 or 8, he had a joint with 2 Chainz on there, and it was actually like I Am or something like that. But he had 2 Chainz rapping, like actually rapping. Yeah. Now, mind you, he ain't the best rapper, but I was like, okay,
he don't suck though. He
don't suck, but I felt like Static challenged him. Like, if you gonna be on here, you gotta rap, like rap. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, this is good. Like 2 Chainz he's multifaceted. You know what I mean? In that route, like he give you that party record, or he can step in the realm with the spitters, and he not gonna get pushed all the way to the corner.
Yeah, I remember years ago. This was around the time. Shit, I might have been like 23. I was out in Virginia Beach with the wife. She was my girlfriend at the time. This is when 2 Chainz had just. I could be lying. Am I lying? Anyways, let me get to the story. This is around the time when 2 Chainz had just made his transition from Titty Boy to 2 Chainz, and he was
early 2000s.
Yeah, and he was just cooking up, and French Montana was hot at the same time, but 2 Chainz had.
Was this New York Minute French? Like Cocaine City French? Or was
Yeah, this was. Yo, 2 Chainz had that shit so live down there, boy. So live. And I remember at the same time, because like I just said, French was hot at the same time. And I remember people kept asking French and 2 Chainz, like, who was hotter at that time. And French was like, yo, no disrespect to Chainz, but yo, I'm hot. I'm the hottest MC out right now. And Chainz was saying the same thing, like, yo, no disrespect to the boy, but yo, I'm saying I got it right now, and I got something to say. I'm gonna prove it. So I say all that to say this, shout out to both of them, because they still kind of like relevant to current times. It's 2021. Hats off to anybody that been spitting and been in that treacherous game more than 10 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Cause with hip hop period, they don't want us to have longevity in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a fad. Yeah, like getting back to the Verzus last night, I was so hyped. Off the fact that, I started drinking and shit. I'm like, yo, these cats is like over 50 and they still spitting. That catalog is ridiculous. And the fact that they still making music currently is like insane to me. Not really insane because I'm still checking for them and I got wild love for them, but compared to any other genre of music, they supposed to been had done and laid down somewhere and just called it quits. But how? How can you call it quits when it's still individuals and fans like us still checking for you? You know what I'm saying? We'll pay that $1 to go see you. Right. And when you got like Billy Joe and all these other like, we spoke about this in the past, like rock and roll groups, these motherfuckers is like 60, 70 years old, still making $290 million touring a year per se. Like, it's time to give it up, for our old guys and stuff like that in this hip hop game. You know what I'm saying? Like, before this whole COVID thing popped off last year, excuse me, Wu-Tang was supposed to perform, back at the Nino again, and we had tickets, but everything got canceled. The last time they was there, me and Wax had went, and it was wild. It was nuts.
He was here. He was there.
I was there.
Why we ain't see you, Mr. Esteban? He came with me.
And I went with my family.
He was
okay.
Because my cousin, she a Wu fan too, so I went with her.
Timmy, right?
Yeah.
That show was fire.
They was there too.
That show was fire, yo.
What? Yeah. I was smack in the middle too. Like, I was in the rafters though, but like, so that shit was like nice, like.
I'm sorry. I'm
nothing better than when we was like smack dab in the front at Toads for them Wu shows.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we veered off because we was talking about the plugs I met, but
I mean, it's our platform. We can go wherever we want.
But I'm it's my fault though. But I veered off. But getting back to Benny, with that whole album, the plugs I met, I saw like a few like mixed reviews on it, but I can honestly say any reviews coming from me personally is all positive. I feel like the album is fire, to tell you the truth. Lyrically, I feel like he didn't skip a beat. People was hating, saying that, they feel like he shouldn't have done the whole album with Harry Fraud. To tell you the truth, I feel like it was a well put together album production wise. I feel like it was better than the album that he did with Jones recently.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think this was better than Burden of Proof with Hit Boy. Like, it's hard to miss when you got Fraudy on the production. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the Hit Boy, the Burden of Proof, it just sounded dated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it sounded a little more commercial to me compared
Still feel
to this. I enjoy Fraudy's production, and like I was telling y'all off camera, especially after the Hit Boy shit, I felt like Benny veered away just a little bit. I want to hear him do his.
You feel like he went. You feel like he went more towards like not. Don't take this the wrong way. Like more towards like the commercial mainstream type of
Right. That was almost like that project,
flow
like
and production.
Yes.
Now it's time to
dial back into what you do.
Back to the real gritty underground.
Exactly. It's time for him to get back. I feel like it was time for him to get back to that. I'm about to give you an extra. When you listen to that music, you get an extra 5, 10 reps on the pull-ups and dips. You know what I mean? I felt like the production with Fraudy was fire. I do feel like his next project, and this is just me personally, I would love to see his next project done with Derringer. You know what I mean? Like a front to back joint with Derringer. I feel like that'd be fire. I feel like Derringer brings out the best of him. I also feel like Derringer brings out the best in Conway. You know what I mean? In terms of the
I don't want to say. I don't know. I wouldn't say like the best, because anybody could, they could have a day with anybody. You feel me? I just think it's just that more cohesive and
cohesiveness. He's comfortable. You know what I mean? They could cook together. Like they complement each other very well. So I like that. And you know what I mean? I would love to hear that. Overall, I did like the project. I'm on my way, man. I did like the project a lot. Minus the French verse. I loved it. Favorite verse on there though, Live By It. Favorite track, Live By It. Oh my God. What do you say? He said something? All right, bro. Mr. DCYLP got to step out. He got some business to handle. Right, much love to you. Hope everything is well. Just hit us back, man. I honestly felt like what was I saying? So that joint Live By It. He got a in the beginning, first opening line. He said something about having a peace, and basically, he got a line where he's like, "Yo, it ain't about basically like, yo, you can have a piece on you, but it's about your awareness and your reaction time." And when he said that, anybody who knows sports, like, or plays sports, like, and then if you play the streets, like that line hit 2 different ways. You know what I mean? Like you could apply that to so many different things. So I was like, damn, that was my record right there. That shit was hard. Plus the production on it. But overall, I mean, I was feeling the project. How about you?
I mean, I thought it was alright. Like, I don't know what it was, man. Like, I felt it was real quick.
Stupid quick. 29 minutes.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep on. You go.
Oh, yeah, I felt it was real quick, but, like, I don't know. It didn't have that, like, I think, like you was just saying, it didn't have that, like, too much of a, like, the beats wasn't whack. The lyrics wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good upon each of them. I just don't think it was, like, it meshed well, perfectly, like, to make that sound how we used to Benny, bringing.
Right.
That's kind of what it was for me, like, but it's nothing. I'm going to bump it still, you know what I'm saying? Because it's fresh Benny, you know what I'm saying? And it bring that sound still, but not, like, how I was expecting, pretty much. Like,
I feel like outside
mean?
of that, my biggest, like, just the French feature, my biggest gripe would be when it's done, you felt like you wanted more, or like, oh, that's it. So I felt like this should have been like I know projects are short, but this should have been like a 40 to 45 minute project. You know what I mean?
If I could sum it up real quick, the project did this, and then but it was like it did this. But it was so short and fast.
It vanished.
Like, like, damn. Like,
you ain't even get to come down. It was just like, oh.
Just like, okay.
It's like, damn, I want more. Like, on some crackhead shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, I was feeling it outside of that. Like, that's my only gripe. It's just like, but crazy shit. Like, my man Joe said the other, when we was talking earlier today, he was basically saying he expected 10 joints or less on it. You know what I mean? He right though. I think most Benny projects is 10 joints or less, with the exception. What's that project? 10 to Talk 3. I think that might have been his longest project. You know what I mean? That I could think of at least.
Yeah.
I mean, so outside of this, what you been listening to?
Oh, so I've been in the studio over at Dub shit and shit. I ran across Wave. He had a new track or whatever he was doing. That was sounding real nice.
Real majestical.
You know same situation. Ran into SK. SK the Rider. And they got heat coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Is Dub rapping on this though?
Nah. Just straight producing and engineering and shit or whatever.
He killing me.
You know what I mean? But hey, man, he get his ends doing his whatever is on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not. I am because he's just too talented to not be rapping. Like, don't get me wrong.
I definitely think he should be rapping.
His production is fire, but we just need a dub project. Like, bro, give me something to throw in the iTunes library. Like, that's what I'm waiting for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then let us shoot some more music videos. Like, stop playing with us.
Yeah. But that's what I was on, and I'm just excited for the up and coming things. I did glimpse at this Jay Grams, which he's part of RFC, and that was Grams, and it was interesting. It was straight.
Word.
It was straight. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it at that. It was straight. I'm gonna give him some more chances on some more projects. That joint was straight.
Did you listen to that Rome Streets and Muggs yet?
Yeah. Well, I thought we had been talking about that.
Yeah, I didn't remember. That's fire. I got Plates too by Rick Hyde. And I've been kind of been in and out.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say real quick. So I was on Instagram on Al joint. Yeah, I got Instagram now.
At Esteban Ray 860.
It's me. Yeah, he's got a project coming out with Arm & Hammer this Friday.
Wow.
If you don't know who Arm & Hammer is, that's Billy Woods and Lucid. And what? I can't wait. Yeah, I'm mad amped about that.
Word. You know what I ended up revisiting too? So recently I just picked up on vinyl both Freddie Gibbs projects with Madlibs, Pinata and Bandana. So I had seen Freddie Gibbs was dropping a deluxe edition of Pinata, and it was 81 tracks. I thought it was like a joke. Man, I downloaded this deluxe version. This muff got 83 tracks on it. It's 83 songs, 3 hours and 57 minutes long.
Remember I had said that shit? The Gibbs, right?
Yes, I thought it was a joke, though. Like, I didn't think it was really going to be that. And then my nephew, shout out to Ye, had sent me like a track or two. And then I ended up downloading it. And I was like, yo, like, this is a joke. Like, this is for real. But yeah, that's that. And I just been back and forth between stuff that I had already been listening to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that always.
Just stuff
anytime y'all see me, just know that always happens. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's hard because so much shit got tons of replay value right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else I've been doing too, before I forget? So one, I started running again. Short runs, half miles, nothing crazy. I build myself up. But that Laps Around the Sun by Jimmy, yo, that while you running, and then mind you, obviously I seen the music video with him actually running in the music video. So it just makes you, it gives you that extra push, like
running around the city.
Yeah, and that's what I'm jogging. I'm jogging through the downtown, through the city. So it's just perfect. Like that's a real motivational track while you getting your run on. That's dope.
Yeah, man. It's been a transitional phase this weekend, man. Like doing silly stuff. You know, I gotta get back on track. You know. Can't be playing out here, you know. I think that's what this Arm & Hammer and Alchemist is gonna help me do. And be right
get you back right. Are you still running?
Nah, I stopped running a little bit more too. Like,
how many days a week you running now?
I was only running on the weekend. I've been missing the weekends. I was running on the weekends now, and I just been missing that.
Life of a family man.
Yeah. But I mean, I was out there today. I was running around playing tag with the kids. So it be things naturally happening where I get my exercise in, but
Word.
I gotta stay consistent again, like I was for the few months.
Hey, yo, so when you go running, do you have a you got a playlist, or you just put on whatever's cooking and go?
I just put on whatever's like you know, I don't know. You got title. Nah, you don't got title.
Nah, I got
But
Apple
it
Music right
creates
now.
like mixes for you, like, and
With
that's
the algorithm.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, look, there's mixes for you. I got my mix one, which is, I guess, a mix of Willie the Kid, Rock Marciano, Currency, etc., etc. And then there's mix two that got Mike, Mock Hami, Slow Tie. Mix three, Babyface Ray, Pooh Shiesty, Icewear Vizo. Mix
And that's
four,
all curated based off of what you naturally listened to or looked up, which is dope.
Right. Mix 4, Euro Droog, Billy Woods, Static Selector. Mix 5, Larry June, DJ Fresh, Burner.
You got a go-to, like a particular go-to one out of all of those, or?
Usually I just press mix 1 right now, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? They all mixes and shit I be listening to, so it don't matter. Then it's like some projects I'll listen to, you know, like Currency, last joint, that's in heavy rotation. You know, I even went back to West Side Gun, Who Made the Sunshine.
Yo, you know what I want to go back to? Pray for Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm in Slack.
I'm a real big fan of West, yo. Like,
yeah, West is dope.
He, like I've been said though, I thought he was always my favorite out of the peoples, out of the group of the Griselda. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's weird because like I'm back and forth, like, because I feel like initially Benny was my favorite, and reason being like Benny has the best delivery out of all three of them, but then like I listen to some Conway and like his shit just resonates so hard, like, but Conway's the best lyrically, you know what I mean? But then West got the best, like he put together the best projects, and he got the most flair, and he's electrifying, like he's the Ric Flair, you know what I mean? So that the shit that he do, it just draws you in, you know what I mean? That persona and all of that.
West make everybody better, bro.
He do. West is a great curator for music too. Like the way he put his projects together, like he's a good curator. So West is dope. He's definitely one of my favorite. I just like the whole crew, and I like now I notice it's more of a mood thing. Like, all right, this is if I'm feeling arrogant at the moment, I'm putting on that West. You know what I mean? I'm at the gym, I might put on some Benny. Like if I'm in the whip, I might throw on some Conway. So it just depends on how I'm feeling, or I might throw on a group album, or just let whatever ride and mix.
You know what's funny too? Shouts out to Bub or Mr. DCYOP, but
Word.
Stove God's been coming up in the algorithm a lot more too.
Word.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably due to the fact that in Mix 1 you seen it was a lot of Rock Mars, which, you know what I'm saying?
And Rock produced most of his stuff.
Exactly. Which probably why it pops up. You know what I'm saying?
He got a verse on Boldy James, most recent project, Real Bad Boldy. He went off on that. I felt like he spazzed on that pretty hard. But yeah, man, I can't wait to hear more from Stove God. Yeah, man. What else we got going on? What you been watching? So like I told y'all, man, D1 wrestling, that's been heavy. I've been slacking. I gotta get to that Biggie doc. Shameless. Completely caught up on Shameless.
I ain't even catch up at all.
Bro, you on the current season of Snowfall?
Yes.
Whew.
Yes.
Yo.
I think I'm missing one episode though.
Okay.
The last and the newest one.
The newest one. Okay. So then you know about obviously Scully, Man Boy, all of that, the war. You seen the baby get hit. And the whip.
Yep. That was where I ended.
Yes.
Okay, that's
huge
where I
cliffhanger.
ended. Yeah.
So next episode.
Yep. I had to think for a second. Like, hold up. Nigga,
Yo, you know what pissed me off about that scene too? Is realistically, right? When Leon and his people were sitting in the whip and Scully's man's, and mind you, that the chick that was in the car with the baby.
But them not even really Leon people no more. Them oh, that is his name, Leon.
Yeah.
The other dude named Franklin.
Yes. But hear me out.
Right.
So boom. Right. So now Scully's people pull up on Leon. Like they pull up, then obviously Leon's in his car parked with his people. that whole shit could have been avoided. You feel me?
Nigga could have pressed the gas.
He could have kept it pushing. At that moment, you got a whole baby in the back seat. So on top of that, the chick that was in the back seat with the baby, that was Scully's girl and Scully's baby. So here's the crazy twist to that. And this is a small spoiler, but it's a small spoiler sample, but it's nothing too crazy. That chick was Scully's girl. Oh, I told you that part already. Mm-hmm. That chick is Manboy's sister. That was also Manboy's niece that died.
So wait, Manboy and Scully was beefing, and then. So
Manboy and Scully was beefing, but meanwhile, Manboy's sister
is Scully baby mom's.
Right, is with Scully.
Right.
So that, like, how wild of a plot twist is that?
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck.
Right. So your sister dating this dude, but you was about to knock his whole top off. You know what I mean? So, but I like
it seemed like it's something was fishy between them two. Like they want to kill each other, but something is like
holding them back just a little bit. She's the bridge between that. And then watch, you'll see in this episode how much of a bridge she is between the two of them. You know what I mean? But
I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I always like the character of Manboy.
Yeah, I like Manboy's character. And Manboy ain't no dummy in the show, because he had made a comment. Because remember in the beginning, like it was like episode 1 or 2 where one of Manboy's peoples had made a comment like basically like, yo, basically fuck that nigga Saint, like homo or crippled, like we could take home out, whatever. Mm-hmm. And Manboy was like, yo, he may not be 100%, but that boy mind still works, so he's still dangerous. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So Manboy ain't no idiot. And if you notice, and Manboy he's always pushing his boundaries to see what he can and can't get away with. You know what I mean? So I like Manboy for that, but at the same time, I feel like he know when to fall in line. You know what I mean? So it's dope. The way this season is shaping up, like I can't wait to see where this end up going.
Yeah, man. I gotta, catch that last episode, and that shit gonna be crazy, man.
I just finished Last Chance U on Netflix. Basketball. East LA, East Los Angeles Community College. That was pretty good. That was dope.
Yeah, I ain't see that.
I'm trying to think. I gotta finish American Gods. I'm slacking. I ain't finished that. The latest season of American Gods.
I'm trying to think what the hell I was been watching. Damn. I know I watched this movie yesterday, Savages. Mm-hmm. That was dope.
What you want? What was that about?
It's basically like, it's like the start of like the transition over to like what you want to say, like hydroponic weed or whatever. Like the dudes discovered like, okay, what's the best weed, and then they end up making that shit. And then getting big as like the cartel wanted their shit type shit.
Oh, that might.
You know what I'm saying? So from that's where the movie goes off of pretty much.
This is something new?
It might be like a couple years old.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it called again? Savages. Oh, I remember that because Selma Hayek is the cartel leader, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
And they got Benicio del Toro in it or whatever.
Because them dudes, they were SEALs, and they had just came back, and they had...
One of them was a SEAL.
Right.
One of them was a SEAL, and one of them was, studied botany and...
Yes, and chemistry or something like that.
Yeah, botany and business, I want to say.
He had... the SEAL had brought back the seeds from...
Correct.
From Afghanistan, because they was growing Afghan Kush.
Yeah.
And they had the illest weed for a grip.
They started cross-straining their shit to whatever. And they had got that 33.3% shit that was like up there.
Bussin', had niggas on some zombie shit.
Yeah. So they had way better weed than the Mexican cartels, pretty much. So motherfuckers wanted their shit.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? And
I remember that movie. That was a good, well thought out movie. And if I'm not mistaken, Selma Hayek,
I think it's like sprinkles of true events in there. You know what I mean?
Probably.
That's kind of what happened. Like California makes the best shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
it was Canada for a while, and then Cali just took it over. Yo, you know what is coming out? I don't know if you've seen a trailer for it. It's got it's a Tom Clancy movie. It's starring Michael B. Jordan. It's called Remorse.
No, I ain't seen
Oh my God.
When is that? When is the Mortal Kombat coming out?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta look that up.
I'm not missing.
I ain't missing that either. That shit look fire.
I might have to hit the movies for that.
I'm with it.
I'm like dead ass.
Make it a podcast event,
bruh. We could do it. They said this shit like rated R, so it's gonna be different from them last ones that, you know what I'm saying, was in the early 90s, late mid 90s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was two of them.
Yeah.
It was Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation or whatever.
Yep. April 16th is the release date for it.
I'm on it, man.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm all in.
What day is that?
That is, yeah, you acting like wifey right now. Like you ain't got a whole phone with a calendar. I'm just saying.
No, man.
That's a Friday.
Yeah, see, you was already in your joint.
Yeah, she'll be like, right, her phone will be right, like, she'll be like this, what's today? And I'll be like, Friday. Yeah, but what day it is? I'm like, you realize you have a phone in your hand with the calendar, right? So then I'm like, oh, you know what, let me just, I'll get that information for you. But nah, that shit hard. I can't wait to see that. I want to see this Michael B. Jordan joint. I still need to watch that Biggie doc. And then I've been slacking, bro.
I watched like half of it, I want to say.
I've been moving so much lately, though, that I haven't had a chance to lock in.
Yeah, man, my mind messed up.
Same thing. Same thing with the Judas and the Black Messiah, man. I had to
I ain't watched that.
I started it over more than once, but because I was sticking and moving, I couldn't really lock in like I need to. But why you say your mind messed up, though?
Nah, it's just been mad shit happening.
It's just all at once, right?
Procrastinating a lot of other shit, but
hey.
it always makes me discover something new. And the new discovery was that of course everybody, but like mental health is real out here. Yo. Everybody's dealing with it, and like it comes in different shapes and forms, and it definitely affects, you know, us black people and culture of that, you know what I'm saying, more. And yeah, I've experienced a lot of that.
You know what it is? I feel like the biggest part too amongst black people is we won't go see somebody.
Yeah, there's things of that nature, but it's not only when you go see somebody, what are you doing? You're expressing yourself. You're letting that shit out.
You gotta get it out.
At the end of the day, a lot of niggas is not doing that.
Right.
And that's the part. So you got normal shit that's easily could be solved on your brain, but you choose not to let it out. So now you carrying that, and then that shit builds.
What?
It builds upon you. You understand? So now you're walking around like that, and yeah. Bro, I yeah. And then for me to, you know, have this type of weekend, I really like, yeah.
It made you reflect on it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, reflect, but like, man, I'm about to be on some like Buddhist shit, man. Like, I'm about to be, I don't want to say that, you know what I'm saying? But
nah, I get what you're saying.
I've become even more humble now.
But it's a
like,
real thing,
that
though.
was like,
it's
that
a
was
real
like
thing that
terrible decisions that I did this weekend, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, but yes.
It's a real thing that we as a culture just need to acknowledge as a whole, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's where a lot of us go wrong in that sense. What else we got, man?
Like I said, man, like,
that's it. I guess we want to keep it short and sweet today then. You know, we started the first half of this off with Mr. DCYLP. Fortunately, he had a little bit of emergency, so best of luck to you, my brother. We'll be back next week, you know, whole gang here. Make sure you share this video, like this video.
Let y'all know how that Arm & Hammer Owl is.
Yes, sir. More content coming in between the podcasts. But we love you. Peace. Smash that like button.
Booyaka.
And the subscribe button.
Booyaka.
Hey.